If you had the power to shut down a company for good, which company would it be? Geez, do I have to choose just one? Herbalife, Ticketmaster, LiveNation, the Church of Scientology, Shein, Susan G. Komen for the cure. Nestle. Nestle is a good choice, but it would sure be nice to see Facebook wither away to nothing. Wells Fargo. John Deere right now with the tractor software bullshit stopping farmers fixing their equipment. If I need, I harvest today before rain. I don't have time for an service appointment. There is an interview on YouTube with a former Nestle CEO where he states that clean drinking water is a privilege and not a right. Nestle. Autism Speaks. Twitter. Just kidding lol. Xfinity. Comcast. Autism Speaks. It's just so shitty towards autistic people. Coming from an autistic guy. YKK. No zippers for anybody. Johnson & Johnson. Lying about asbestos in their baby powder for decades, and dozens of other cover-ups in flawed products that lead to suffering and death of people all over the world, especially in poorer countries with little regulation. Scientology. Blackrock. Everything starts here. Bye-bye Nestle. You won't be missed. Rupert Murdoch. Equifax. Tencent. Nestle. Fuck Nestle. Citadel and other companies like it. Goldman Sachs. Thank you for the opportunity to express how much I hate this evil entity. DuPont. Nestle. Monsanto. They're trying to buy up the genetics of every plant on the planet so they can own the genetics. They screw over small farmers, are responsible for the mass die-off of honeybees. But don't worry, they're working on robot pollinators to sell you when the ecosystem collapses and they own all the seeds and said cultivation of them. Ticketmaster. No explanation needed. Good to see everyone is on the anti-Nestletron. Monsanto, Bayer. Meta. Jehovah's Witnesses Cult Corporation. Autism Speaks. Stupid ableist organization from the asshole of Satan. BlackRock. The Federal Reserve. Ticketmaster. TikTok. Westboro Baptist Church. Comcast. Xfinity. Whatever they want to call themselves. Sierra Naturals. Air Wellness. Just for selling old shitty moldy cannabis to medical patients. Coke Industries. PETA. Fuck PETA. Nestle. Fuckers gotta go. Nestle. News Corp. The Koch Foundation. You should have added except Nestle. Saudi Aramco is the biggest fossil fuel company and emitted 59.6 billion tons of carbon dioxide between 1965 and 2017. That's by far more than Bo, Shell or Exxon. Removing them could force people to invest in alternatives, or it could just make their competitors fill in the gap and become more profitable. While OFCR, Flock Nestle, companies like ExxonMobil are even worse for funding climate change denial for decades. Tyson Foods. Scam call centers, the big multi-branch ones from the East. My previous employer, they are about to go bankrupt but keep telling their employees that money is coming. Employees haven't been paid for about 3 months already. McDonald's unless they promise to have the ice cream machine run every day. Nestle and everything owned by them. Airbnb. Stop taking up more space than a human actually needs. TurboTax. They make money off charging people for a service that shouldn't be that expensive, let alone cost anything in the first place. Nestle. The Federal Reserve. Yes, it's a private company. Cars for Kids. Just to get that awful jingle out of my life. ExxonMobil. Citadel. Airbnb. Amazon. Bring back retail opportunity. Apple. Greedy MFS. News Group International. It's the owner of Fox News. OnlyFans. PG&E. They started a massive wildfire in CA due to poorly maintained equipment and then did everything they could to avoid paying damages to people. An entire goddamn town burned down because of those assholes. They suck as a power company too apparently. PETA. Monsanto.